Hey, what's going on YouTube? V here. So I have some pretty crazy news I'll probably mention at the end of the video going on with me personally, and I think you guys might be interested in hearing about it. But first, the Yu-Gi-Oh! 2018 World Championship Celebration cards are going crazily high online right now. We're seeing on eBay where there's a buy it now for almost 400, and then after that the cards are hitting prices up to about $600. Earlier today they were around 400, and that was gone. These World Championship Celebration cards are highly sought after. And people are asking, what should I do, V? Should I buy into these? Or, hey, V, I have these. Do I sell these? Those are great questions. The answer is very simple, to be honest with you guys. And if you don't know the collector's mentality, let me give it to you right now. You see, the collectors couldn't play for these cards, obviously. So they're buying these cards right now. So you have these. You could sell these 2018 Celebration promos for roughly around $600 easily, selling on eBay right now. Now, if you're looking to buy these, well, I have the answer as well. Wait. Literally wait. As time goes on, and not like 10 years, I'm talking 1 year, when the 2019 World Celebration cards come out, the collectors are going to want that, and they're not going to care about the 2018 World Celebration cards. And as time goes on, these prices will actually decline in value. Not because they're not worth it. They're absolutely worth it. These are gorgeous. I'm keeping my set. It's beautiful. It's not because of that. It's literally because collectors care about things that are hard to get at the time they are hard to get. Once all the collectors buy up all these 2018 World Celebration cards, ultimately they're not going to want to buy anymore. They're going to be too busy focusing on the 2019 World Celebration cards. With that said, if you have these, you can make a lot of money that fast. It's pretty insane, to be honest with you. If you want to hold on to them and keep them for your collection, go ahead. Note it. It's pretty gorgeous, and I don't know the future value past a year, whether the prices will increase or decline. I don't know, but what I do know is these things look pretty good with the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Funko Pops that came out, and yeah, they're pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie. All right, guys, moving on to the market watch. Let's talk about Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. This card is still holding at its $75 price point. And their answer is simple. Even with the ban list, even seeing in the ban list Sky Strikers be hitting the ban list in the OCG, the Sky Striker deck is still putting on plays. Being the fact that it's putting on plays, all Yu-Gi-Oh! Players holding their Engage don't really have a reason to get rid of their Engage, minus the ban list hit. So I think that Sky Striker's Hornibit would be the hit. I could be wrong, but in the OCG, it has been the hit. And in the OCG, that deck is still playable. Here in the TCG, Sky Striker Mobilize Engage, I don't think will be hit. And if it's not hit, it might maintain its high price for a while until we get maybe, an Ultimate reprinting and an OTS Pack 8. Ooh, that'd be nice. Anyway, moving forward, guys, Saryuja Skull Dread is declining in price. Price trend showing stabilization, holding roughly around a $30 price point. And it's because it's going to get reprinted soon. It's going to get reprinted really, really fast, really soon. And a lot of decks are already playing Saryuja. It's still a great card. It's just not being played. It's not being sought after. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are like, cool, I have my one. If I get any extras, I sell it. Not that Extreme Force really was that crazy of a set. Unless you want to, unless you're a vendor, you open a ton. There's money. But like if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, you don't really care about this set as you care about Cybernetic Horizon. Looking at this set still, though, ISO, Two Tails on Noble Knights, is coming down from this crazy buyout, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, where it was like $30, $35. It's around $21 in the market price. Price trend showing it declining, guys. It's hitting roughly $17, $18 for ISO. Gouki is still a great deck. It's still one of the top decks here in the TCG. Don't get it twisted. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are getting rid of their extra ISO for Summon Sorceress. And that's why we're seeing this card's price decline so much. Summon Sorceress is now legal, even though we don't have the other card to go with it, Crystal Needle Fiber. And even Summon Sorceress isn't having a crazy high price point. Price trend showing it declining. It's around $34, as you can see right here in the market. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players aren't going wild for it. But, with that said, if Crystal Needle Fiber was released as a card coming out in a future set, we would see an increase in Summon Sorceress. It just is what it is. But it's been out for a while, and we also got to realize that Summon Sorceress is a great reprint target. Where while this card has a shelf life right now, from this point on, about 2 months before it's a really high candidate on any reprint set. So mind that when you're looking at a card like Summon Sorceress in your hand, or you have 20 of them, that you could probably hold it roughly around 1 to 2 months before it gets a reprint or even a reprint announcement, any of that shape or form, and the card price ultimately declines in value. Heavy Metal Force Electro is coming currently around $21. Price showing stabilization. You can see it over here. Pendulums did nothing at Worlds, or even World Celebration, now that I think about it. But it's still a good deck here in the TCG. It's a cheap deck besides the Electro Knights and another card I'll mention in a bit. But for the most part, it's relatively inexpensive. And Pendulums don't run hand traps, which makes a lot of Pendulum players happy. Except in Shadows Valhalla, now everyone's getting Ash, so maybe not so much. But it's still a great deck, and I think that Electro Knight allows Pendulums to still be considered a top-tier deck. A threat is what this deck is. And if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player and playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, you gotta know what this deck does, you gotta know the combos, or you're gonna be in a really, really bad spot. Mech Knight Purple Knight 4 was like a $10 card, and it's actually increasing in value. We're seeing a market price of $14. And look at over here, guys. It's hitting $19 for first edition of Purple Knight 4. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's going so high, but Blue Sky isn't far away as well. Looking at its price trend, showing it moving up a little bit. This was another $10 card. And we're seeing over here for roughly around $13 to $14 for Mech Knight Blue Sky. This is increasing in value slowly due to the fact that, in my opinion, Yu-Gi-Oh players are about to have access to Invoked. And Invoked Mech Knight, another great cheap deck that we might be seeing here in the Yu-Gi-Oh meta. Mythical Beast Master Cerberus is the only other card in Pendulums that's a really pricey card. Once again, this deck does not run hand traps. So, Mythical Beast Master Cerberus, market price around $11. It was a like $9 card. Its lowest is actually coming near around $13. It's actually pretty pricey because you need 3 of these. So you need 3 of these, 3 Electro Knights if you want to stick with the plan. Any of that jazz, and these are the cards you're going to want to get if you are looking to play Pendulum Magicians. It's a great deck, in my opinion. I'm just not crazy about it because, 1, hand traps hurt this deck. 2, everyone and their mother's about to get a hand trap like Ash Blossom, almost a staple in Yu-Gi-Oh decks now, widely available. And 3, even though this is a great deck and still going to take tops in Yu-Gi-Oh events, guaranteed going to still take tops in Yu-Gi-Oh events, only Yu-Gi-Oh players who really know this deck can really pilot this deck. You can't just pick it up at a Yu-Gi-Oh event and go, I'm going to win a regionals with this deck I just picked up and played casually. No. You need to learn this deck inside and out. Inspector Bodo is another card that was $6, and it's stabilized in price. It's actually around $7 currently right now. And I think that Inspector Bodo is a great side deck card. And I might see more side deck, being the fact that, actually, I didn't even look it up. Altergeist is a deck that's, that was being played at Worlds. And who knows whether or not we're going to see Altergeist actually see real play in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! We know it can stick up to Worlds. And in the Worlds list, Gouki's had, 2 Ash? That was it. So we could actually see Altergeist come back and see competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Play. Melistic, which was a $5 card, is sitting there $7. Marionette is still sticking to 3, and Multifigure is still sticking to 2. This is a dirt cheap deck. The only thing that's expensive in Altergeist is Infinite Impermanence, which... it's gonna run you. I'm gonna say 60, 60, $62. Okay, $63 for Infinite Impermanence first edition is gonna run you up to $66. Now here's a question we all need to ask ourselves as Yu-Gi-Oh players: is this gonna see main deck play? In Altergeist, it's yes. In Altergeist, this will see main deck play. In World Celebration, this saw main deck play. Well, coming back to the Yu-Gi-Oh meta, coming back to regional season, which is starting next week, will Infinite Impermanence see main deck play? It's a really good question. I mean, this card hits an ISO, it's pretty devastating. This card hits a Firewall, it's pretty devastating. Against Gouki, this is just opening this card is just stopping a combo by itself, not including Astro, if you're playing Ghost Reaper, any of that stuff. Infinite Impermanence is a very good card. Not a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players can play, because not a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players can afford. But real talk, this card's pretty strong. And if you're playing Altergeist, you're going to want to play 3. Hatred Nate is still $6, everybody. It's still a cheap buy and still a great card. In fact, let's say Sky Strikers was ever to become meta, this is the way to stop them. In fact, if you're playing any other deck in Yu-Gi-Oh, you still might want to consider Hatred Nate. Crusader players, you're going to want to consider this card, because once you Hatred Nate your opponent, besides his hand traps, you OTK them. So this is a really good card in general that's really cheap right now. I hate it when it was 25, I love it at 6. I highly recommend you guys pick this card up. And we don't know any reprints of this card out yet, and it's a very good card. I won't be surprised if the card eventually hits the ban list, to be honest. Cyframe Gamma, not the ultra rares, the super rares are increasing in price point. We're talking $4 for super rare Gammas over here for $4. Looking at the other version of high speed Gammas, high speed Gammas from high speed riders are hitting near $7. You go on Troll and Toad like I just recently did and buy my playset at $4 a piece. They're still being sold for sale on Troll and Toad. If you don't want to do that, you're going to be looking to pay $7 to $8 for your ultra rare Gammas. You can get super rares, or you can be a rarity whore like myself who has ultra rares. By the way, I did a deck profile and people were asking me why do I have max rarity Sky Strikers? Because I'm a rarity whore. I really don't understand why people watching my deck profile were confused about that. I'm a rarity whore, and if I can get a max rarity in another language, ask any rarity whore at your locals. That's like the height of rarity whoreism. that's like one day we all achieved to have a foreign deck of a different language, max rarity of like meta decks or decks we like, i.e. Burning Abyss, Black Wings, in my case, Sky Strikers. I just like doing it. I like German as max rarity because the words are really like, Urgh! But I like also Italian and Spanish, and I like some French for certain decks as well. And if you don't like foreign cards, that's fine, but I do. It makes me happy. I don't understand. I don't know how to explain it really, to be honest with you, as far as why, because it is extra. I just like it. Sorry. It just is what it is. Comment below if you're a rarity whore. And if you're not, like I said, go to your locals and ask them. I don't think we really have an answer other than I just like it. Everyone has shiny balloons. I want a red balloon. Deal with it. Anyway, guys, moving up, Invoked Macabre was a card I kept telling everybody to get rid of for the longest time. I said, get rid of your Invoke stuff, guys. It's gonna get reprinted. It's gonna get reprinted. It's gonna get reprinted. Fusion and Forces have been out over a year already. It was inevitable that we're gonna see reprints to cards in Fusion and Forces. Looking at it right now, Invoked Macabre is declining in price. Price trend showing to be 16. Besides the super rare, that's from Shadows of Valhalla. That's $10. It's about $18, $17 right now in the market price trends. And to be honest with you, don't even buy into the pre-order. You don't need to buy this. This means nothing. Invoked Macabre is going to be easy super rare that not all Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to want. This price of this card is going to tank way below in the $10. It'll hit 3 on release day. Don't go crazy for this card. Invocation was another great card I said, hey guys, you might want to get rid of. You're going to want to hold your ultis, but get rid of the rest. We're now seeing Invocation come out at $14. The ultis are still holding their price point for the most part. You have one over here for $29. After that, you got another one over here for about $32 to $33. It's still holding just about its price point for the most part, and it's going to. Invocation will probably settle at the lowest 20. I'm thinking it's going to average around 30 still, due to the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh players, we're looking at the Mech Knights being bought up. We're going to look at Yu-Gi-Oh players get ready for the Invokes to come back into the fold. They're probably going to want the OT Invocations. So this might hold value for a while before going back down, depending on how the meta is in this game. Which Ice was another card that was like $20, really crazy high in value. Price is showing it declining because it's a secret rare reprint. It's around $11 in market price, and we're seeing it over here for about $10. You got a model you play for $8, and then $10 for a first edition near mint. Crystal Wing Secret Dragon is another card that I wanted to point out to you guys. If she is coming out secret rare, and let's say you can start using this card, don't look at this card. Don't look at the other Winwich cards. Look at Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. This card's amazing, and not a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players really realize it. It was just like Gamma. When Gamma got the reprint, everyone went for Omega. Omega's price went up a bit because of the Gamma reprint. Well, we're looking at the Winwich Ice Spell reprint. Look at the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon she could easily make like it's her job. This card currently right now in the Embellished Adventure is $6. The Shining Victory one is also $6. Buy the Shining Victories. Do not buy the Battle Light Revenge. You'll regret it. This is the one you want to buy. First edition original printing. If we were to see an increase in value, it'd be this one first. Maybe a little bit of this one. Absolutely this one. And I think you guys should absolutely get this card. At least one for yourself. Up next, True Heritage is being bought out. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's $2.63 and market price prices are increasing in value, but it's $7. And that's after the playset that's roughly around $10 for True Draco Heritage. Is someone trolling the whole market? I really don't know, but that's pretty crazy. Shadow Fusions is getting a reprint as a secret rare, so you can wait on these Shadow Fusions. In fact, these Shadow Fusions will probably go down to $2 to $3. And good reason. Secret rare's coming out. That's the new highest rarity. If I was to hold Dual Alliance Shadow Fusions right now, which I'm glad I didn't buy yet, I would just sell them and buy the secret rares, which is a high rarity, better printing, and if it's done by Konami's new secret rare format that they're using in all their secret rares, probably more pronounced, the color's more vivid, and that's probably what I personally would like to have, and I'm looking to eventually get when Shadows of Valhalla comes out. Up next, Mermails. Aren't you glad you didn't buy Mermails? Hopefully, I mean, I kept talking about it over and over and over and over and over again in my videos. Don't buy Mermails. Don't buy Mermails. Please stay away from Mermails. Same thing with Nekroz, by the way. Get ready for that. But don't buy Mermails. By the way, Nekroz reprint coming soon, boy. Just throw it out there. Seriously, a Nekroz reprint is coming soon. Wait for it. It's gonna happen. Don't buy Nekroz. As well as, like I said before, right now, don't buy Mermails. And I said it before in the past, but Mermails is getting a reprint, so there's a big Abyss Megalo, crazy, huge hype. People are owning tons of Abyss Megalos, and they're going for like 20s and all these crazy prices. Yeah, no, it's coming out super rare, so that's trash. That's trash. The Secret Rare is kind of cool, but nobody's going to want Secret Rare because everyone's going to have Super Rare because no one's paying $21 for Secret Rare Abyss Megalo, especially because the deck's not doing anything, so that's going to go down in value. Abyssius ulti is gorgeous, but that already went down in value because Abyssius came out Secret Rare, so who cares about that? Abyss Lead actually might be going up in value. It's $6, and people might maybe play one. Abyss Gunnies are 4s, which, sure, we can wait until that comes out Super Rare eventually. Nobody really cares about the rest of the stuff as far as that, but yeah, Mermails are getting reprints. Cool. I think the first Battle Lights Revenge, we saw Mermail reprints with Abyssius. So it's Abyssius, or I always get his name messed up. Abyssius. So it's kind of cool that we're seeing more Mermails come out, and YuGiOh players, just average YuGiOh players, can now have access to Mermails a little bit more easier, which is really cool. Once again, you can be a casual YuGiOh player, you can play Mermails, and it doesn't have to break your bank. And I actually like that a lot. It's a well-known deck. It has a ton of great combos, and it's not going to cost you a ton of cash. I really like that a lot. Minus hand traps, but Ash Blossom super rare, so fixing that problem soon enough. Moving forward, guys, High Speed Void Chambar was a card I constantly argued with the market for. I constantly argued with everybody for. In fact, you go back to my other market watches in which I said, why does this have value? This is doing nothing. This card should not be worth money. And people commenting, but V, it's a good card. V, it only came out High Speed Riders. V, you know what you're talking about with High Speed Void Chambar. Listen to me. The card's really doing nothing right now. And it's getting a super rare reprint in Shadows over Valhalla. And this price is going to decline more than what it is currently. It's currently about $20 in the market price. Price is showing it kind of stabilizing, but it's going to be going down, obviously, because first edition near mints are around $16 and declining. Now, obviously, I'm going to get the secret rare if I was to buy this card. But I'm going to wait. Why buy it now? $16 for High Speed Void Chambar? That's insane. This card's $8. That's $8 secret rare. Where supers are at 2s. And maybe that might change a little bit as well. Might even hit 6s. So I'm just going to throw it out there for you guys. Hopefully you guys didn't, you sold your High Speed Void Chambars and didn't hold them because they were going for some like dumb, they were $25 at one point for a High Speed Void Chambar. Doing nothing in the meta. Just $25. Just, that's money. Moving up next is Golden Bamboo Sword. I think everyone sold these. I sold all my Golden Bamboo Swords, and it's getting a super rare reprint in Shadows of Valhalla. Market price was $10. Price showing stabilization, but you look over here, besides the $5 pre-sale, we're seeing it here for roughly around $5 for the common. So you get a $5 common or $5 Shadow over Valhalla pre-sale of this card. Sure, even $5 is too much money. This card's 2. Super rare, at best. Up next, let's talk about Ash Blossom Joyous Spring. So I took a ton of flack early this year when I said Ash Blossom Joyous Spring will be hitting about $20. And a lot of you players got mad at me. I did say it was going to be a Legend Collection, and I was wrong. I'm more than okay to win. I was wrong on that prediction. But now we're looking at Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring as a super rare in Shadows of Valhalla, and it's $15 pre-sale. And I would love to see more pre-sales. Maybe we'll just click on this one, we'll look at some more stuff, and see some more pre-sales. But with that said, guys, it's less than 20. Listen, it's Ash Blossom Legendary Collection Kyber is about $27. Secret is still maintaining value, but still getting hit hard. Secret Ash Blossoms were roughly around $50, and now we're seeing them roughly around 42s. They're gonna go down as well. Secret Ash Blossom is gonna be hitting at the lowest $25, just like Ghost Ogre at the lowest was hitting roughly around $25, and that's where Secret Ash is going. Ultra Ash, man, that's gonna be probably like maybe 8s to 10s. Still money, there's not a lot of money. And super rare ashes will most likely hit about that price range as well. So let's go over here. Hold on a second. Evidently, YuGiOh Black Market has some stuff. Valhalla. Did I spell Valhalla right? Okay. Wait, how did he, hold on a second. Because he has some stuff, and I'm doing this right now. Okay. Let's type that in. This is how we look up. What? Shadows? I don't think I can look it up. I don't think I'll let me look it up with this kid. Oh, I'm bad. Okay, so I'll do this. And I'll do listings with photos, obviously. Obviously. So listing with photos, oh my gosh, a ton of cards. In stock? I'm doing this right now in the middle of the video. I'm not editing this video out, so that's the thing. Okay, you know, I'll probably do this later on. I'll get a hold of it. I'll do it in a video, but, so yeah. Secret Ash Blossoms. Super Rare Ash Blossoms, $15. That's just going to be even less, by the way. The ratio of Ash Blossom is 1 to, I think, 3 a box, if I'm not mistaken. So you can get a place of the Ash Blossoms and 1 box of Shadows of Valhalla. You want to talk about a good goddamn set? Good goddamn set. And then let's go Cybernetic Horizon real quickly, whose prices are about $60 a box. Borsoul's Dragon is trying to go back up from that $50 low it was at. It's currently at $54. And the Danger Archetype just can't get higher than what it was at pre-order prices. Danger Nessie is about $33. Bigfoot's about $34. Rev System 17, holding at 17 to 18. It's holding. I'm impressed. Jackalope's still $10. Crusader Ecomax went up to $10. Cyger's around $10. Hertz is $8. Chupacabra was the one that was like 15. Chupacabra is now $6 to $7 for Danger Chupacabra. Celestial Observatory is like $2. Wait, there. It's not that. My bad, guys. So that was for this one. Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, I'm trying something new out, and I doing it on here, and I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so Mekk-Knight Morningstar is $5. Pinpoint Landing is $5, and I swear to God, I thought this card was gonna be money. Only time will tell with this card due to the fact that we haven't seen any YuGiOh competitive play here in the TCG for a big event. But now we're gonna have regional season coming up next week, and we'll be able to tell if this card's worth it or not. And I'm really excited to see if this card sees play or not. And this is a bunch of other cards for the meta. As far as its price point. So nothing really too out of whack in the meta besides what I mentioned already in this video. With that said, guys, I have some pretty crazy news happening. So I was going to do, if anyone doesn't know me personally, I'm actually a really busy person. I do a lot of shit when I'm not recording YouTube videos. Lately, I've been running around a lot, actually. Normally I stay home and play video games. No, I've been really busy a lot lately. With that said, I think last week, I was working on buying a machine and creating actual leather playmats. And I'm still talking to people about that. I have a ton of demo leathers being sent to me to see the exact type of leather for exact type of manufacturer that I want to buy to create these leather playmats for you guys. I'm also talking to artists as well. This is all happening right now. But on top of that, I'm actually looking to reopen my store. And if you know from my other videos, I said how I was looking to reopen my store by moving. And I'm probably not going to do that. You see, there's no area around here for YuGiOh. And I actually found a store the other day, and I might look at 2 other stores, but I think I found a small store the other day that I could just do my shopping and just do YuGiOh in there. It's not going to be the big store I wanted, but I'm not going to be able to, but school starts for my kids, and I can't move. So since that's happening, I'm actually going to stay in town where I currently am, and just get a small store and do YuGiOh. So what does that mean for the YouTube channel, you might ask? Well, more content. I'm actually doing a daily card shop life whenever I work in the card shop, which probably be like 3 to 4 days a week. And as well as other content as far as besides daily card shop life, about setting up a card shop and running a card shop. Besides all that, other things that you might want, might want to hear from a card shop owner, being how I make my money, being any kind of Q&A sessions you guys might want to have with me as far as me owning a card shop. And I'm going to actually have all that done and added on to the already current content of my market watches, of my deck profiles, of everything YuGiOh. My shop's going to be highly tailored towards YuGiOh in an area that's mostly Magic the Gathering. And the reason why I can do this for is because I like Magic the Gathering keeps up in their pricing. Konami prices are relatively low. I could run YuGiOh events at my store and record them, and I could also run live stream events, and also I could buy product in mass and open it and sort it and sell it like other online distributed people do that I was doing before when I had my shop previously open. So I'm really excited with my shop. And by the way, it's about the 6th of August. Yeah, my shop's opening I'm looking to open my shop within about a week, 2 weeks max. And I'll have great content coming out for you guys about that. And it might be even soon as tomorrow, I might start recording videos of me moving my stuff into a new location. So I'm really excited about that, guys. And if you guys, once again, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, you're watching this video right now, hit that subscribe button, everybody. If you know somebody who wants to watch this amazing content, share it. Information should always be shared. Share the information. Share this video. Share the kind of content I am. Tell your friends that are locals. I'm the only shop owner who's going to record shop videos for you. I'm the only vendor who does these videos for you about cards that's good to buy or sell. I'm the only person who's doing this for you guys. And the only thing I want you guys to do for me is hit the subscribe button. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Always. Please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment. I read every single one of your comments. It's your boy V. Guys, you have a great fucking day.